Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Money Mental UK Sofa. I'm your host, Andrew, part-time eBay and Depop reseller and a mental health advocate. And today my mental health was severely challenged. I went this morning to a house clearance, bought a load of stuff there, bought a lovely Winnie the Pooh snow globe, which I smashed on the way to getting it to the car. So that was not good. I'm not showing that haul off because there's too much stuff and it's mixed in with another haul as well. So then I went to a charity shop in Wrexham, picked up a load of stuff, but I'm not showing that either because I've agreed I won't show stuff from there on YouTube. But what I am showing you is stuff that I got from Chester because after doing everything I did this morning, having lunch at Mother's, I thought I'll pop down to Chester. I'm not in there for a while. There's a new charity shop there I wanted to check out, which turned out to be ridiculously expensive. And then I went to a couple of other charity shops, which were expensive as well. And then I went to one that I normally go to. Google said it shut at 6. I got there just before 5, thinking I'd have a good bit of time to go around there and get stuff. And then they announced they were shutting at 5. Google lied, apparently, that open hours are wrong. So I panic bought a load of stuff. So I figured we'll go through, we'll see what I've got. It's all books and media, basically, because I don't do clothing anymore. I've got too much of the stuff. I'm pretty wholesaling it because I can't cover clothing anymore. So yeah, we'll see what I panic bought. We'll go through the stuff I didn't panic buy first. I need to see what it's worth. But yeah, before we do that, let's say hello. Rebecca's in. Hey, Rebecca. Charlie's in. Hi, Charlie. Yeah, been a while. Rich is in. Hi, Rich. Been a while for Rich as well. Shane's in. Hi, Shane. Ellen's in. Looking beautiful as always. Hi, Ellen. Chris is in. Panic buying or something. No, like I say, it's just literally because they were closing the shop an hour earlier than expected. So I just grabbed a load of stuff. It's one of those places where you have to grab. I've ranted about this on Drinking with Andrew yesterday. Like everything's like 4 for £1 or 5 for £1.50 or whatever, but individually it's £1 or £1.50. So you have to grab like 4 or 5 things. So it's a bit of pressure. So yeah. So what we'll do is do a bit of live research into stuff I bought. We'll have a look at the stuff that I didn't panic buy first, just to confirm if I have made money on it. I think I have, but I don't do too much research when I'm in the charity shop. I tend to rely on my gut. So yeah, we'll do some live research on eBay. Yeah, that's working. And we'll see what I've got. It was snowing here earlier, actually, Chris. Yeah, what was I going to do before I did that? Oh yeah, I was going to show you what I got. So the first item, the brand new and sealed Blu-ray. It's a History Channel documentary series, The Men Who Built America. This was $2.99, which is more than I normally pay for media, but I gave it a quick scan. Literally a scan with my phone in the charity shop, and I think there's some money in this. But let us now confirm whether my theory is right. Let's go on to the Fleabay. The Men Who Built. Did have another documentary DVD thing there, but it didn't seem to be worth as much. Great America, Blu-ray. I mean, well, the books are selling for 20 quid used. That's from the United States. Somebody's auctioning it off for 20 quid. Pre-owned copy for $15.99. So, but obviously, it's souls that matter. Seems to be quite a rare series. Let's see if we've got anything on sold for this. £28.80, but that is an American listing. Yeah, they're shipping that from the United States. So let's see if there's anything on Terapeak for this. Research. Right. When who built? Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So this sold. Oh, yeah, it's going for about 20 quid. £23.60. And then £18.52. I don't know what the condition on that was either. So I'd say 20 quid for that. So that's not too bad from 3 quid. Should make some money on that. And then I went to, there are 2 donation centres, I think, in Chester for 2 different charities. So this is from the first donation centre I went to. I like donation centres because they have high turnover of stock. Although this one doesn't have particularly cheap prices, but I got basically 4 things bundled together, paid 8 quid for them. So none of it had prices on. So I just said, well, you know what? How much for all 4 of these? They said 8 quid, so fair enough. So, first item is This Life Complete Collection. Oh, Rebecca's brought some vintage books, 20p. Excellent. This Life, the Complete Collection. It's DVD box set. I think it's at least a tenner. But we'll have a quick look. I've never seen it on, so I might even watch it myself before. It's got Andrew Lincoln, I like him. Complete Collection. It's gone for 20 quid new. 19 quid, 20 quid. Other new. There's a tenner used there. £12.50 used. I might be able to push for sort of £11.95 free shipping on that. So, all right with that. Other than that, I bought Muhammad Ali, The Greatest Hits. It's an ESPN series. It's a limited edition DVD box set. It's brand new and sealed, which is why I picked it up. But I sold a boxing DVD set like this, a bigger one, for about 30 quid or 25 quid not so long ago. So I'm hoping there'll be at least a tenner in this. I don't think it came up when I scanned it, but we'll have a quick look. Hello, Victoria. Ali, hang on. Greatest DVD. There's lots of Ali the Greatest. Well, there we go. That's a tenner. That's exactly what I thought. I've gone for at least a tenner anyway, so I'm all right with that. That's what we got. I might push a bit higher on it. Then a couple of Haynes manuals. We do quite well selling these recently. Rover 3500 V8, 1976 to 87. So an older car. And then one for the Jaguar XJ6 and Sovereign. Again, 1986 to 1994. So these older ones tend to get a bit rarer. These are in good condition. Normally the ones I pick up, they've got marks on them from dirty hands, from dirty mechanics, doing stuff. Well, home mechanics probably doing stuff, but these seemed all right. So, see if there's any money in those. I mean, I'm hoping for a tenner each on them, but we shall see. 500 V8, 1976. 1987. There we go. I might have to put Haynes in. 4 listings there. What's sold? £9. £10 plus shipping. £10 plus shipping. £14 plus shipping. Full on bids. So I might even be able to push towards the £15 mark on that one. Maybe £12.95. So that's all right. Happy enough for that first one. Eunice took 2 fence panels out. Oh dear. Why do you need a new fence? Can't you replace the panels? Didn't have to post. Put the posts in. My fence blew down in a storm. I just got the some new posts cemented in. Put the fences back in. It didn't cost a huge amount to do that. Still 3 figures, but it wasn't as much as I thought it would be. So, as long as the panels are intact, as I'm assuming the posts have KO'd. But yeah, and the job he's done there, that survived Eunice, no problem now. Been for a few storms now, actually. Right, Jaguar. Have I got the screen share off? No, I haven't. Ruskinson. I know Ruskinson, nice little village that. I used to have some friends lived there when I was growing up. Jaguar XJ6. Sovereign. 1986. 1994. See if it's worth as much as the other one was. Alright, I might have to do Haynes. I spelled Sovereign right. No, I've not spelled Sovereign right. Sov. 1986. 1994 Haynes. Try that. There we go. £8 on bids. Just short of a tenner there. £2.99. About what I expected, about a tenner. Somebody's got £15 plus shipping there. Somebody's got £20. So I might be able to push a bit high on it. I might try £12.95 on it. I'll see how it goes. A very popular man, Victoria, very popular. Not just my natural good looks and charm. So what we got there, about £25 on those Haynes manuals. So £25 plus, let's say 25 on the DVDs as well. So maybe £50 worth of stuff there from me, £8. It's all right. Happy enough with that. But now we're on to the panic buying. Basically, there's a pile of books and DVDs there. So I walked in the charity shop and it's like shutting in 5 minutes. So I had to just grab a load of stuff. I'll split it into piles to make it easier. There's 8 DVDs, 4 DVDs for £1, but I've ended up with 9. So, but only paid for 8. So bonus. Books. Got a Stephen King book just for me to read, and then I'll bundle that with some other stuff. Don't have any money in it. Another book, don't have any money in it, but I bought for Mother. Brendan O'Carroll's, who plays Mrs. Brown's biography, not autobiography, because this is written by someone else. My mum's a big fan of Mrs. Brown's Boys and Brendan O'Carroll, so I thought she might like that to read. So let's get into the 3 other books in this one. So it's $5 for £1.50. We've got Dauntless Courage by David Carroll. Celebrating the history of the RNLI lifeboats. There's a theme on these books, most of them you'll find. Celebrating the history of the RNLI lifeboats, their crews, and the maritime heritage of the Dunmore East community. Look like a bit of a bit of an interesting book. Basically, I grabbed quite a lot of lifeboat books, as you'll see. My theory being that if they're not worth a lot of money, I can put them on as a bundle and I will still make my money back. So it's £5 or £1.50. Yeah, sort of Church Spire and the O2. Right, let's have a look. Dauntless Courage. Sold. Dauntless Courage of the Somme. Stuff. So there's no copies of this book listed or sold, which is actually encouraging for me, because that means it's quite rare. It should add to the value. Let's have a look on Chesapeake. Or it means I've spelled it wrong, but we'll see. Do some research on there, see what we get. Go on. Dauntless Courage. Got some sold stuff. 20 quid plus shipping. Excellent. Don't know if that's a new or not. Just they've only got 9 quid there. But I might shoot for 20 quid on that. Sorted. Though I've paid for all the books. I've got like 4 book bundles, but yeah, I'm going to shoot for about 20 quid on that. So I'm happy with that. Not bad for a random punt. And the next, I picked this up because it's got a slipcase. My experience, if a book's got a slipcase, it was expensive to buy it new. Obviously, it's new, but it's also got a picture of a Land Rover on it, which appealed to me because I own a Land Rover. Oh, there is a ripped page in it. Somebody has ripped out some pages in it. Bugger. A couple of pages ripped in that, so that's not good. That's what happens when you panic buy. Well, we might find out that it's worthless anyway. Let's have a look. A man in his car. That's going for about 18 brand new, so there's my theory that it's really expensive in there, but what have we got? Let's have a look on solds then. There actually seems to be any used copies listed, but I'll probably auction that one off with the damage to it. Well, the books are selling for 14 quid, second-hand condition. £17.59 has gone for used there. But yeah, I might put this on with the damage to it. I might put it on an auction. Might start like £6.99. Declare the damage. It's a shame that, because it looks like I could have got, maybe 15 quid or so for that. Maybe a bit less because the new are not going for that much. Might be about 12 quid or so, but that's what happens when you panic buy. You miss stuff. Got a 20 quid buck in that. Yeah. I'll whack it on the auction and see if there's any interest. I mean, it always be peanuts. This I got because I actually wanted to read it. But it looks like it's actually not been read. Oh no, there is a mark on it. Yeah, no, it does have a mark on it. Yes, it has been read. 4 weeks in May. The Loss of HMS Coventry, which, as we know, a bit of a historian. So yeah, book on the Falklands War. It has got an ISBN on the back, so people will have been scanning that into World of Books. So they probably got crap loads. You got £10 buy it now, you reckon? I might try that. But we shall see. Yeah, this one's got an ISBN on the back of it, so I reckon that this will probably be worth a lot. But like I say, it's something for me to read. That'll be a paperback copy. That's a hardback copy, $3.99. Yeah, new somebody's in £7.50 for it. Oh yeah, not really worth me listing that, but something to put in my library. So that's fine. Right. So for that first haul, if we discount the damaged books and whatever, still 20 quid buck in it. So for £1.50 for the Panic Buy haul, not too bad. Now I've got 3 more. I've actually only got, I think, 1 book that isn't about lifeboats. So we'll look at that first. We'll go through this next pile of books. So yeah, so a bit of a punt on this one. It's a Salman Rushdie book, and it looked like a first edition. Now, I know he's quite a controversial character, so I'm hoping that I'm just checking if it is actually a first edition. The first published 1988. Yeah, first edition Salman Rushdie book. Oh, that is the Satanic Verse. Now, if I remember correctly, this book was banned from the Muslim countries. So I'm hoping that there's a bit of money in that. Could be totally wrong. Could be worth like £3, but let's have a look. Salman Rushdie. First edition. Satanic Verses. Bloody hell. Well, certainly people have listed him high. 33 quid. 20 quid there. So they're listed high, so that's promising. But as we know, what people have listed for isn't necessarily what it sells for. So let's see what's on the sold items. Bloody hell, 40 quid. Hey! Oh, 11 quid. 26 impression that though. Whereas this is a first edition, first print, I believe. So can't see it being any record of it being. No, I think this is a first edition, first print. Much like the one that sold for 40 quid plus shipping there. So yes. I offer you 5 quid on a 25 quid box. I think you pick up the shipping there. We've gone for £8.50. 150. Oh, that's a signed one. £8. 40 odd quid. So this could be a 40 quid book then. So hey, we're doing all right for Panic Buying here, aren't we? Doing all right. Evening Shabba. Hello, Kevin. Watching Andrew Shabba drinking tonight. Excellent. Yeah, so nice. Yeah. There you go, get a book banned. Becomes worth money. Top tip there. So yeah, 40 quid book there. So well, we can pay for the entire Panic Buying. But yeah, sort of 40, 60 quid already. What else? So it's $5 for £1.50. So and you had to buy 5. You can just buy 1. So there are $4 here. All lifeboat books. Theory is that, as I say, I can bundle them. We've got the story of the Scarborough lifeboats, which is just like a thin little pamphlet, but it go large letters, so I don't mind that. The story of the I can't even type here. I'll get over that Salman Rushdie book. I was thinking it might be a tenner. 40 quid. I can, obviously for me, not for the person who buys it. Swap Scarborough right away. Yeah, right. So that's not sold there. There's one listed for about a £5, which is fine. it'll go as a large letter, so not sure why they're charging £2.55 postage on that. You know, what am I doing? I'm looking for Terapeak. Stop it. Focus. Tired, so woke up early. Research. There we go. Right, something else sold. There you go, £5. Yeah, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. I go large letter, make me a bit of quid. Got a signed copy of the Salmon Rusty book. Well, looking at it, David, you're on to. There was one that went on bids there for over 155 quid, about 160 quid, I think it was, included shipping. So you're sitting on 3 figures there, if it's something you wanted to sell. Yeah, so £5 in that. And that's just going to Jiffy Bag. No problems there. Littlehampton, where Rich Nice is from. Littlehampton Lifeboats, Illustrated History. Let's have a look for that. So yeah, not really bothered if these are worth anything or not now, because I've done all right as it is. But hopefully there'll be even more money to come. Right, so nothing there on the solds. In fact, not even on solds, nothing listed. Nothing sold. So again, a rare book. So hopefully it'll have a bit of value. Let's have a look on Terapeak. That's sold. £7.90. No, that's a completely different book. So nothing sold either. So make up a price on that. Probably do a bit more research into it, but hopefully at least a tenner on that. So 150 these patterns. That's actually slow sales. To be honest, I'm below where I should be, but thank you, Kevin. Yeah, it's all right. Evening, Martin. You bought a rare book from me, I believe. A little bit of a mark on there. I have to get the wet wipe. Oh God! In fact, yeah, I've got it off. Senning Cove Lifeboats. 150 years of life saving. Yeah, it's got an ISBN on that one, but it seems to be a bit of a rare subject from what we can see. So we hold out some hope here. Ignore the fact that sex toys just came up in the search there. That is nothing to do with me. That is eBay's predictive algorithm. Senning Cove Lifeboats. Right, so nothing sold other than some postcards and a pin badge. Well, the books have got it listed for a £5, so not worth. I would list it slightly above them. So look at their sold histories. They've got £6.99 for it before a year ago, so not a big seller, but £7. And I'm not bothered about the fact that they're charging a £5 because I've got actual pictures of the item itself, so I can put mine on for £6.95. Happy enough with that. It'll go small parcel, but it'll make me a little bit of money. On a Wave and a Prayer next. A history of the Yeovil Lifeboat Station. So again, there's obviously some blokes. I'd say bloke, could be a lady, shouldn't be sexist, could be a non-binary, somebody of a gender I don't know. Obviously got a bit of a obsession with lifeboats, because there's a few more books to come yet. On a Wave and a Prayer. So like I say, normally I would check books and various other sources as well for this stuff before pricing it, but I'm just doing quick research here for the benefit of YouTube. No matches found. Nothing on solds. Nothing listed. So again, That's good. Means it's rare. Should be able to sell it for a few quid. Right, Souls. Here we go. Bloody 319 quid. Oh, right, that's bloody CDs. Hang on, I'm just going to have to. Books. I hate the fact that I have to click the apply button in Terapeak. Oh, wow, fantastic. Not done well in books. Oh, nothing. Right, so nothing on Terapeak for that. So further research required, but hopefully at least a tenner. Whatever floats your boat. Torquay, is it? Yeah, no clue myself, but yeah, there you go. You would know, being a Devon man. So yeah, I won't return on that. Maybe more, but I'll have to do a bit more research. And then a bundle of 5 lifeboat box. We've got Lifeboats of the Humber, the Scarborough Lifeboats. So this is different to the other Scarborough Lifeboats book. This looks a bit more vintage, actually, by Arthur Godfrey. 1975. So this is quite a vintage book, actually. I've got Volume 1, Skutenda Lifeboat. It's part of a trilogy. So unfortunately, I did check and they didn't have the other 2 books in it, because if I got all 3, I'd be able to, bundle them up. But just the one there. Padstow Lifeboats, an illustrated history, and then shipping theme, but not lifeboats. Shipping in Dublin Port, 1939 to 45. No idea if these are worth anything, but if they're not, we bundle together. In Dublin Port, 1939, 1945. Why do you not? You come up there. Have I spelled something wrong? I'll do that. Oh, it's because they haven't split out their thing, right? So Wood, we've got it up for £7.49. There's another copy there for £5. So we got up for 33 quid. Optimistic. Sold. Nothing sold, so definitely a slow burner. I'm just seeing if all the books. So they've never sold, not sold their copy. They only got 1 copy. I have got a couple of other shipping books, £5.43, but it's foxed. I have got a couple of other shipping books that I might bundle this with that haven't sold. I'm just going to have a look on Terapeak, actually. I don't know, purchase history's open there. Let's see if anyone's bought it in the last year. Yeah, nobody's bought it in the last year, so not sure whether I'll actually list it, given that the sell-through rate on this is 0. That listing has been live since 2019. So this book has been listed for nearly 3 years without selling. So that says to me that it's probably not worth me listing it. It's probably worth me bundling it instead with some other shipping related books. Because I don't want to have a book sat there for 3 years not selling. It's pointless. So yeah. So we've got this vintage The Scarborough Lifeboats book. It might be only worth a £5 or so, but it's small enough to go large letter. Lifeboats. I haven't spelled Scarborough right there, have I? Can't even scan it in because there's no barcode on it because it's too old. Right. Yeah, I just look at Terapeak. Oh, there you go, same book there. So somebody's listed it for £6.99 plus shipping. See if any have sold. Postcards. Right, no. Close down Telepeak now, haven't I? What, research? Something sold. I'll be bloody postcards again. Right. Category. Books. Could be antiquarian and collectible. Try antiquarian and collectible first off. Right, no solds in that category. Okay. Let's try books. Go. Godfrey Arthur. Yeah, that's the one. £3.27. That looks like a World of Books listed. I might whack it on for a £5. Just undercut the other person who's got it. And you can't see that because I haven't got. Yeah, I'd bind that on for a £5. I think it's worth listing. What made me turn to books was sick of clothes. Basically. Yeah, I know where the Humber is, Chris. I've been there many times when I lived in Lincolnshire. Just go across the Humber Bridge. So yeah, lifeboats of the Humber. Oh, it's a vintage one, so it might have some money in it. With no barcode on it. Shabba can't poo. What's your average price on today's books? I'm not following the question. Sorry, Kevin. To be how much I pay for them? It was £1.50 for a bundle of 5. And obviously I didn't have time to research him when I bought him. But more than maybe money back and a healthy profit on top, just on the Sam Rusty book. So nothing sold for Lifeboats of the Humber. Anything listed? 2 Centuries of Gallantry by Nicholas Leach. Well, that's a completely different book. That's a different book. That's the same book. Somebody got on for £8. Auction it. £4.50 there. I can't ship it that cheap. This one. I don't think it'll go large letter. Few listed, none have sold. So look on Telepeak if it's worth listing. If it is, that's not Telepeak. My rule of thumb with is if there's a few listed and nothing is sold in the past year, I'm probably not going to list it. I'll probably just bundle it instead. We've got some stuff sold. That is the one. £4 free plus shipping on auction. Oh, hang on, no, that's not the book. There goes £6. History of Lifeboats. I don't know if that's the same book. I can't tell. Let's narrow it down to books. I'm getting postcards again. Inbox. Barry Herbert, yeah, that's the one. £2.75 free shipping on auction. I ain't doing that. £2.40 plus £2.82 shipping. So it has sold. So I might bang it on for £6.95. See how it does. It's only a cheapie anyway. Yeah, that's the thing, Shane. Basically, I do everything. I work out everything in terms of time, right? I worked out that no matter how good I got at listing clothing, I could still only list 5 or 6 items of clothing an hour, right? Now, the average price on the clothing, probably about £15. So in an hour, I listing about £75 worth of stock in 2 hours, which is all I do. Really part-time. So, the most I will do in a day is 2 hours of listing. Usually less. But say in 2 hours of listing, I'm listing £150 worth of stock, right? and then I've got to deal with people returning it if it doesn't fit, etc. Or just use, which does happen and stuff. So, so I worked out that in an hour, if I'm listing say books or media, I can do 15 to 20 an hour. Let's say, depends if I have to do any research on prices, if some of them are rarer things, but say 15 an hour, right? Now the average price is a bit less. The average price is probably about £8, but in an hour I've listed 160 quid's worth of value. So the same as I've done for clothing in 2 hours. So if you double that, I'm listing 300 quid's worth of stock in an hour, in 2 hours, right? And the returns rate is much less. I'm finding on the stuff. Some of the cheaper media, they might open an item not received, they might have to refund them. So there's still issues, but I'm basically listing twice as much stuff for, more than twice as much stuff, a lot more stuff, which is triggering the algorithm, I think, to get me more sales because there's more stuff out there, it's more active, all the rest of it. The value of the stock I'm listing is greater. So to me, it makes sense to focus on this particular niche and move away from the clothing one. Hey, Tom, say Tam. And I can source them as well. So if it's got some good contacts who can supply me with the stuff, so on a regular basis. So it made sense for me to switch. But I've still got loads of clothing, so I am still listing clothing here and there. I might wholesale some of it off at some point. But yeah, anyway, so let's go back. We've got 2 more books in that pile. We've got this Boswell Whitaker trilogy. I've got to have fun spelling this. Scoo Tender Lifeboat thing. I don't know what it is. So it's a shame I couldn't get the other 2 books in the trilogy, but you can only pick up what's there. That one's signed, actually. Let's see if mine is signed. Let me check that, have I? That's not signed. Oh, hang on. It bloody is as well. I've got a signed copy. I'm going to see on the screen. Maybe he's already done it. This is it's personalised. It's to Spencer and Aurora Shatcott with best wishes from Boswell Whitaker. 19th August 88, and then he's written across it. So yeah, there's a signed copy there, signed by the author. So that adds to the value. I mean, it is a personalised signature. It is addressed to somebody, so not as perhaps good as having a generic signature that's not personalised, but signed copy anyway. So there's another signed copy up here for 18 quid, and another signed copy there. Seems to be only. All right, no, I reckon they think it's signed because if you look at it, mine is genuinely signed. But if you look at it, right across, there's that signature there, which the other 2 have got. But I've actually got this signature here as well. So I don't know if that is just. It doesn't look like it though. It looks like it's done in pen ink. I don't know if that is just printed on every copy. But either way, mine is definitely signed anyway, regardless, because it's got an extra signature on it that good old Boswell has done. Good man. So yeah, signed copy of his book there. None have sold, of course, because why would they? Therapy. Nothing sold on Therapy. Those 2 books have been listed since 2019. So they have not sold. Have they got offers on though? Or are they just listed and forgotten about them? I got off for best offer on that one. I will probably list this one, and I will undercut the cheapest seller. I'll probably put it on for 18 quid. Well, 17.95, sorry, free shipping, and see how we get on. So I probably will list that one. We'll see how we do. Padstow Lifeboats and Illustrated History next. Got an ISBN on it, so it might well be that World of Books, Music Magpie, etc. I've got copies of it going. If they have, if they've got it listed for £5 or more, it's probably still worth me listing it because I can charge slightly more due to using my own pictures. Padstow Lifeboats. Well, we've got it on for £7.99. And it is their last copy. They've sold 4. Sort of special offer. Selling it for £3.99, but that's back in 2021. Brand new, it's only on for a tenner, but again, that's the last copy, so it's worth listing this, I think. So we've sold one recently. I might list this for 7. I don't know whether to. There's one for £9.99 new, so I'm going to list this for £7.95 used, but I think it's worth doing that. So again, that's all right. So we're not done too badly on that bundle. A couple of bucks, we got some listings, some more to do some research on, but again, that £1.50 bundle is going to make some money. Only one book that won't get listed, which is this one, just due to the length of time where the sellers had it listed for. Right, so final book bundle. Again, £5, £1.50. Story of the Scarborough Lifeboats. We've already looked this one up. I've got 2 copies. We know this is a £5. So that's going to go large letter. That's pretty much the bundle paid for. Valentina Lifeboats. Get an ISBN on this. I would say, just looking at this for any indication. Excuse me smelling it, but I'm checking. I think this is a brand new copy. It smells new. It doesn't look like it's been read. So that will probably be listed as new. But we'll have a look at it. See what it goes for. I spelled that wrong. Valentina Lifeboats. Right. So we're asking 9 quid for it, but £3.90 there from Germany. How can you ship it from Germany to the UK free postage for £3.90? Absolutely ridiculous. How many copies sold? None have sold. So we've got a few listed, but not sold. None of the copies listed have got their own photos, so I've got an advantage over them. But there's that one that's from Germany for listed for like 4 quid. Oh, someone sold. Somebody sold, got 14 quid for a new copy. So yeah, I might ban that on. I'll just see what the new copies are listed for. 9 quid. £14.30. £11.64 there for the new one. I might bang it on for 12 quid. As brand new condition. From Germany is Momox. I don't know what that is. Sorry, John. Is that like their equivalent of World of Books or something? Is it? Right. The Great Gale. This is about the gale in East Yorkshire in 1871. It looks like it's a bit of a self-published book, to be honest. 2009 this was done. Jazz Prince printed this off. I've done okay with these sort of local history, sort of self-published things before. I've had some good prices on them, so I'm not too worried about that. Atlan Publishing, there we go. I'm not too worried. I tend to find that the bigger booksellers don't tend to have them either. The Great Gale. 173 results for that. I'll narrow it down to the books category. 55 hours. I would have to put in the author's name. Not around 350 odd listings. Great Gale Richard. All right, nothing there. So did I. I mean, it'd probably be a tenner at most, but nothing sold, all listed. So there's anything on Terapeak. There we go. No, so I'll probably bang that on for about, it's only a thin book, I'll probably bang it on for about a tenner. Momox is saying as well the books, but don't buy from the UK. Fair enough. Thank you, John. Right, what have we got next? It doesn't look like we're going to be bundling these lifeboat books. It looks like we're going to list most of them individually. Hunstanton Lifeboats by Nicholas Leach next. You've only had one reject. And even that, it's not really a reject because it's we had one Falklands book, didn't we? That wasn't worth anything, and obviously we've got a book that I'm giving to Mother, but by and large, so nothing in books unsold to that. By and large, I've done all right. So we've got that listed for a £5. It's £2.73 listing there, which so look, somebody's bundling theirs though. This might be a doozy. £4.99 is the last one, and they're only charging a £5 for it. Normally, with their last ones, they whack the price up. Mind you, they have got £6.32 for it before for 2 copies. So probably is worth listing. We might even push £6.95 on it. So okay, yeah, all right, it's redeemed itself there. You didn't see any of that because I didn't put the screen share on. If you want to check, well, the books are great when they have multiple quantities. You click on their listing, and next to the quantity, click on number sold, and you can see what they've sold it for without even having to go onto Terapeak. Figures that on Terapeak can be quite inaccurate, I found as well. Weirdly, I don't know why, but I don't know whether it's because they do some kind of currency conversion or something on it, but they never show quite the right amount. But there we can see they've sold 1 copy for £4.15, but they've sold 2 copies for £6.32 there. So it does have some money in it. And it looks like, they've only got 1 copy left. There's another listing here for £2.73, which is also from We Buy Books. I don't know why they've done a new listing for £2.73. The condition is good, so that is probably in rough condition. So I'd probably list that one for £6.95. See what it goes. Any tips on what books to pick up? I would say pick up. My biggest tip, what I look for when I'm picking up books normally, is either stuff I can bundle or stuff that isn't already listed on eBay. So basically, my tip is buy stuff that isn't listed currently, because it's rare. If you can't find it listed on eBay or on sold, it's probably going to be worth some money. The Bridlington Lifeboat is the final lifeboat book before we get onto the DVDs. So yeah. I'd also say you need a lot of patience as well, because if you're sourcing books You know, I used to spend, if I was going charity shopping, I would be in a charity shop 5 or 10 minutes at most. But if I go to a charity shop now and looking through books and media, you be 20 or 30 minutes in a charity shop now. But I usually find a few pieces, and I'm getting the time I'm spending down. But I'm having to, I'm scanning stuff and typing it in and whatever, so it does take a bit longer. Right, so again, World of Books have got a copy of this listed for £5. They have sold 3 copies. £4.49 is the best they've got on it. I might bundle this one with the Hunt Stanton Lifeboats one now. I'll do a bit more research on it, but I might bundle the two together for £10. Thinking it through. Yeah, I might bundle those two together for £10. So yeah, brilliant. Not done badly for buying blind. Happy enough with that. Right. And then it was 4 DVDs for £1. So I just grabbed some. No idea if these are worth any money or not. You'll see the logic for why I grabbed them as I go through them. I ended up with 9 because I can't count to 8 clearly, and they obviously weren't bothered. They wanted me out the shop because they were closed, so it's fine. So a couple of BBC period dramas, Jane Eyre and Pride and Prejudice. I haven't checked the discs or anything on them. They could be scratched, so first thing I do is check discs. Could be missing, they might not even be there. It's all right. That's all you need to do really with the media. If the discs look in good condition, they're going to play. But, they're pretty robust. So that's all right. Both discs are there. Both discs are here. Yeah, that's fine. My thinking with picking these two up was bundle again. Putting two together in a jiffy bag, side by side, they go large letter. But I can scan these. I can tell you. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, I'm not going for that. Right. Just had a notification on eBay that an auction was ending, but it's not something that I'm going to bid on because it's too far away. So Wub have selling this for £3.49 at the minute. Back on solds. Some look on highest price. Yeah, I mean it's going for about £5 brand new. Actually, some people are going for £4 brand new. So £3 second hand for that. But I'm not. If this is a similar value, they're both going to be bundled together for about £6 anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Look at this. Yeah, this is going for even less than it over at £2 odd. So I will probably bundle the two together for about £5. Yeah. Just have a barcode scanner. Yeah, I just scan them use the barcode scanner on the eBay app. To be honest, but yeah, there was no opportunity to scan him at all today because, like I say, it was actually in there past closing time. So yeah, I bundled those for £5. Then I picked up this Far From the Madding Crowd. I just grabbed it because it's brand new and sealed, and it's a bit of a, it's not your standard Hollywood blockbuster film, is it? So I'm hoping to be a few quid in it. Let's scan that. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to look on sold before I get too excited. It's going for about £5 used, and this is new. So Well, between £5 and £6 used, so doing all right. Yeah, so I might push towards the £10 mark on that one to pay for all the DVDs. The DVDs were like £4 so yeah, I'm gonna put you to try £9.95 free shipping on that. See how we get on. So sorted on that. And the rest of these DVDs, I was quite lucky actually. They was all together. Probably just been donated by the same person. We got 6 of them left. They're all music DVDs. I've sold music DVDs for a few quid before. We've got Yes, Greatest Video Hits. The Eagles, Hell Freezes Over. Ultravox The Collection. Then Johann Sebastian Bach, Johann's Passion. Sting, Bring on the Night. And the great composer, George Frederick Heidel. So yeah, I'm hoping there'll be a few quid in those. Specialist subject. Again, not your Hollywood blockbusters that sell by the million. I'll scan this one because I think it's probably going to be the worst one. Nothing coming up on that. Look on solds. Nothing coming up listed there. Do we have to go to research? Evening Stew. You've missed me pick up a £40 book by America blind because I bought a load of shit blind and one of them was like £40. So because I'm amazing, obviously, and in no way just buying a blind luck. George Frederick Handel. Got that right? I obviously have because there's some listeners there. DVD. See if I can. A great composer. Coming up there. And souls. Right, we'll go to Terapeak. Sold. Oh, hang on. That's a brand new and sealed copy. So it looks like this may have been a part of a 2-disc set. New tenner. So I don't know on that. We don't know. I have to do more looking into that one. So yeah, we'll look into that one. But you know, effectively that was free anyway because it was supposed to be 8 for 4 for £1. Right, Sting, Bring on the Night. There you go. There's a bit of marks to the cover. I think it's stuff that, yeah, it's just on the cover. I'll get it off with a wet wipe. I actually better check the discs for him. The discs and that. That's fine. Oh, some kind of poster in here. How? Random magazine pages in this DVD. Yeah, so it's just to be an article about some Sting article from that was just going in the bin. Yeah, I'm hoping the music's good, John. So it's got DVD in. DVD's in good condition. Booklets in there. Probably find out where the books are selling it for £2 now. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's have a look on solds. Okay. We might research this one. There's only one sold, which was on bid for 99p. Sold for a maiden bid. but that was off the barcode. And people, as we know, they don't always put the EN. They don't always put the barcodes in, do they? Sting, Bring on the Night. The listed new was quite high. That's the one that sold there, 99p plus shipping. £4.83 there. Somebody sold one for. I think there's worth doing a bit more research on this. Well, that's a CD. Well done. Yeah, well, it's at least a £5 anyway, so that's all right. That's all right. You know, so we got £10, £20, 20 quid worth of DVDs already. I mean, if that's a £5, that's 25 quid anyway, so I'm going to lose out. Right, let's have a look at Johann Sebastian Bach DVD. Oh, come on, why aren't you? It's not picking up the barcode. Free packing. Free packing, that's not bloody coming up. Why are you not? There we go, got it. Yeah, so there's some of these listed for £5. Nothing coming up was sold. I'll do a bit more research on it, but it might be a £5 on that one. I'm getting hungry now, so I'll finish up shortly. We've got Ultravox the Collection next. Don't know who Ultravox are. Look like some kind of boy band. Scan that. Oh, hang on. We have to do a bit more looking at this one then. That's okay. That's an album, so I put DVD in. That's a CD. Don't know why CDs are coming up when I type in DVD. So you see that the DVDs are listed quite high. But let's have a look at what's sold. £5 plus bids. Shipping on bids. Bids. £5.99. £7.58. Let's just have a look at that. So they've sold 17. Let's have a look at their sold history. Yeah, £7.78. Well, they've got bloody 15 quid for it before. All right, so we're trying for at least a tenner on that DVD. I think we'll do all right with that one. New Romantic 80s. Hello, Diana. New Romantic 80s. Don't know what any. I know what 80s means. That's about it. Romantic, that's flowers, isn't it? So it's something to do with flowers. Somebody try a tenner or so on that DVD. Judge you by. I know sold the highest like 6 quid, but everything that's listed is more than the tenner. So. So look at this Eagles Hell Freezes Over DVD next. We've only got one more to go after this one. But it looks like I've done all right on the DVDs as well as the box. So panic buying, it's the future. There we go. Eagles Hell. Yeah, so these lots of loads of these listed for around the 3 quid mark. So look on solds. £3.95, £2.79, £3.49. So I probably could push for about £3.95 on that. I do need to clean the cover a bit. It's got some marks on it. Yeah, fine. Yes, greatest video hits next. I had to look at this one to see if it was, because the cover looked ridiculous, but the disc, it's a genuine, it's not a copy. the cover made it look like it was a copy. I think it's just done by a crappy printers. So yes, greatest video hits. Again, no idea who these are. Let's have a look. Right, nothing coming up as listed at the minute. Nothing coming up as sold. Let's have a look. Greatest video hits. DVD. I want to double check this. I think this is a. I don't know. It's not rated, but that copy is rated. But yeah, I mean, I've got. Yeah, this looks completely different to mine. Weird. Yeah, so potentially it's a £6 DVD, but the disc looks legit. Looks like, but it's totally it's a different design to that, and the packaging on this is you know, it looks like somebody's did it on their printer at home. So I don't know if this is just a very early pre-production copy. Don't know. I have to think on that one. I get you. I get you. I thought you meant it was from Vienna. But yeah, we've done all right there, haven't we? Really? Think about it. I mean, £2 on DVDs, and we've got £10 on that one. £10 on that one, so that's £20. £4 on that. £5 on that. Do those two for £5, so what are we at? 20, 30. Yeah, we've got 40 odd quid's worth of DVDs there, so happy enough with that. Oh, I lost the case. Could have done, but the DVD's a different colour. But yeah, good point, Martin. Good point. They could have lost the case. That would make sense. That would make sense, yeah. I'll bang it on for a £5, and I'll just say it's got a reproduction case on it. Don't see anyone's don't see many of the copies listed at the minute, so I think £5 is fine, which will make about 45 quid's worth of DVDs from £2. I'm happy with that. The books, we've got 40, 80. We've got over 100 quid's worth of books, or close to 100 quid's worth of books there. So for me, 6, 7, 8 quid, over £100 worth of stock. Very happy with that. Panic buying is the future. Walk into a charity shop 5 minutes before it closes, and just panic buy stuff, and you have no idea what you end up with, but you could do some stuff. But yeah. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go make some dinner because I'm very hungry. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.